It is your voice, your vote now, and in just a few months, voters will decide whether to make marijuana legal in Oregon. The Oregon Cannabis Tax Act, also known as Measure 80, would allow anyone 21 and older to grow, possess, and buy marijuana. There would be no limits on personal use, and the marijuana would be sold in state-licensed stores. Measure 80 would create a commission to regulate those stores, and supporters say it would raise $140 million in a year of taxes for the state. As KATU's Patrick Preston reports, polls show the measure is losing right now, but it's close, and supporters say senior citizens will be the key group between now and November.
This and this and this could all be legal next year if Oregon voters approve Measure 80.
We think it's really an issue of freedom, and that cannabis deserves to be regulated, and adults such as myself don't deserve to be labeled criminals.
Appearing on Your Voice, Your Vote, Chief Petitioner Paul Stanford says Measure 80 would generate millions in taxes for the state by creating the pot version of state-licensed liquor stores and pot bars.
Just as you can go into a bar and buy alcohol, you'd be able to go into a cannabis bar where minors are not allowed in under the age of 21.
The taxes that you get for that are far outweighed by the cost to society in terms of health, accidents, problems with families, and other issues.
On the other side of the issue, Tom Parker's organization, Lines for Life, is particularly worried that legalizing pot would lead more kids to the drug, lead to more addiction, and to more impaired drivers behind the wheel.
If you really like the feeling of being stoned, you're going to want to kind of go after that more often. You're going to tend to go after that.
You don't think there will be more people seeking out that treatment if you legalize marijuana?
No, I think that overall the use will drop. I really do. I think that the incentive is the black market, and a lot of people want to taste the forbidden fruit.
Stanford says a state cannabis commission would set pot prices artificially high to discourage exports out of state, while Parker questions the effectiveness of state regulation.
You're going to have a ton of supply out there. One of the arguments about this is also it's going to get rid of the black market. It's hardly going to do that. People are going to be involved in tax evasion. Why pay for the taxes on these things if you can do it out the back door quite easily?
Patrick Preston, KATU News.
Washington is also putting legalization up to the voters, but federal law still prohibits marijuana possession and sales. As we said, Measure 80 is failing right now, and the percentage rate is 46 to 43%, with 11% undecided. And those numbers are according to a poll released this month by Public Policy Polling.